Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nisharif. Today my presentation topic is ZDAC. Introduction to ZDAC. ZDAC stands for Zero Discharge of Hazard Chemical. The ZDAC program was launched in 2011 by leading fashion and apparel brands like Nike and Adidas. These brands recognize the serious environmental damage being caused by the chemicals used in textile and footwear supply chains. It is a global initiative aimed at ensuring that no harmful chemicals are released into environment from manufacturing of textile and other leather products. The DAC is not just about removing the chemicals from the final product. It aims to eliminate them from the entire manufacturing process from dyeing to wastewater discharge. Focuses on both environmental protection and human health by stopping the chemical pollution at its source. Why was it needed? Chemical waste from the textile factories pollutes rivers, soil, and air. Also, workers are exposed to dangerous substances causing long term health risks. There was no global standard guiding chemical use in textile manufacturing until ZDAC. Why ZDAC is critical for textile industry? The textile industry is one of the largest polluters in the world. Over 8,000 different chemicals are used for dyeing, printing, bleaching, and finishing fabrics. Chemicals like Hazardous, formaldehyde, heavy metals are commonly used and are toxic. In many developing countries, wastewater is dumped untreated into rivers and lakes. Consequences of not just controlling chemical discharge, water pollution leads to destruction of aquatic life. Toxic substances enter the food chain through the fish and crops. Air pollution occurs when volatile chemicals evaporate during processing. Soil becomes infertile due to chemical buildup. And it also have public health impacts like increased cancer rates, respiratory issue, and skin cancers. Children, pregnant women, and elderly are especially vulnerable. ZDAC Roadmap to Zero program. This is a structured plan developed by ZDAC Foundation to help the industry eliminate hazard chemical. Three core pillars. Input management means choosing safer, sustainable chemicals from the start. Next, process management. It's mean using best practices in the chemical handling, training, storage. Last is output control, ensuring emission, wastewater, air meet safe environmental standards. The goals of roadmap are prevent pollution before it starts, create a global standard, encourage transparency and accountability in the supply chain. Who are practices? Brand, chemical suppliers, factories, and all collaborate under the ZDAC. ZDAC MRSL. MRSL stands for Manufacturing Restricted Substances List. It is a list of chemical substances that are not allowed to be used in manufacturing even if they don't remain in the final product. Why MRSL is different from the other regulations. Product focused regulations like REACH only restrict chemical found in finished goods. MRSL stopped the dangerous chemical from entering the production process at all. Examples of restricted chemicals are azodis, can break down into carcinogenic amines, formaldehyde, known to cause cancer and respiratory issue, and the chlorinated solvents harmful to both humans and the ozone layer. Benefits of MRSL prevents workplace exposure, reduce long-term environmental damage, promotes safer innovations in the chemical formulations. ZDAC Wastewater Management. ZDAC developed the wastewater guidelines to set the global standards for how factories should manage and treat wastewater. What the guidelines cover? The limits for hazard chemicals like heavy metal, lead, mercury, chromium, and the limits for conventional pollutants, pH, biological oxygen demand, chemical oxygen demand, color, and total solids, rules for safe sludge disposal. Its main goal is to make sure that the water leaving the factory is as clean and safe as possible, protecting river, ocean, and groundwater. Chemical Gateway Platform. It is an online tool where chemical suppliers can upload information about their products. Why is it important? Helps the brand and factories identify which chemical are ZDSC compliant, ensure transparency across the supply chain, encourage chemical suppliers to develop the safer products. The main benefits for factories are save time in checking compliance, reduce risk of accidentally using banned substances, and simplify record keeping and certifications. The DAC in-check tool. It is a digital reporting tool that helps factories measure and report their chemical inventory. Key features are show what percentage of supplier chemical are compliant with the MRSL. Then next is generates a chemical inventory report that can be shared with brands and also assist in making improvements over time. Its main goal is to encourage accountability, promote a shift towards safe chemical sourcing. ZDSC Clears Team Report. This is a standardized wastewater testing report. How it works. Factories submit samples to certified labs, and the labs conduct tests according to ZDSC wastewater guidelines. A third party verified report is generated. And the benefits are help brand evaluate suppliers objectively, improve factory transparency and reputation, can be used in environmental audits and public disclosures. Implementation steps for factories. To become GDAC compliant, factories need to make a full chemical inventory of every substance used. Replace hazard chemical with a safer and approved alternatives. Train staff on chemical safety and best practices. Test wastewater regularly, and set up the and set up internal system for continuous improvement and external auditing. Case study: H&M supplier in the Bangladesh. A textile dyeing factory in Bangladesh decided to comply with GDS standards. The step taken by switch to safer MRSL compliant dyes, invested around about $20,000 in initial upgrades, and the results are they saved $45,000 per year in wastewater treatment costs, reduced chemical oxygen demand by 75%, meaning the water leaving the factory was much cleaner, received green recognition from H&M, leading to more business. Challenges in GDSC adoption. Barriers factories face: high costs of safer chemicals, a lack of knowledge or awareness, limited access to trained professional, difficulties in coordinating large complex supply chains. Next, overcoming the challenges. How ZDSC supports factories. ZDSC Academy offers free online training in multiple languages. They also offer free tools like Chemical Gateway in Checklist Stream. They also support financially, like NGOs and governments are providing incentives, collaborative industry model, shared responsibility among all players. Role of brands and retailers. What brands can do include MRSL compliance in supplier contracts, provide training and support to their supply chains, use third-party audits to verify progress. What retailers can do: educate customers about safe and sustainable products, promote eco-labels and sustainable fashion choices. Environment and health benefits. The positive outcomes of health benefits and environment: cleaner river, lakes, and groundwater, lower cancer and disease like disease for workers, better air quality, safe clothing for babies and people with sensitive skin, increased trust in compliant brands. ZDSC Global Reach. ZDSC is now globally 170 plus contributors active in countries like China, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, as well as Latin America, aligned with other sustainability standards like OECO, TEX, and GRS. ZDSC and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. ZDSC helps to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 3 like good health and well-being, and also SDG 6 for clean water and sanitation, SDG 12 responsible consumption and production, and SDG 13 climate action. ZDSC help for achieving all these SDGs. Future outlook. Upcoming developments, AI and blockchain will allow real-time chemical tracking. The DSC expanding to other industries like leather and footwear. It also focuses on circular economy, power, water use, chemical recycling, and a stricter regulation and customer demand will drive change. Conclusion. ZDSC is a powerful incentive for transforming the textile industry, protect the environment, improve health, and boost sustainability. Collaboration and commitment from every stakeholder is necessary. It is just not a goal. ZDSC is a journey towards a cleaner and safer future.